This is Rebecca, the Steampunk Planner. As I'm setting up today, it's a melancholy, dreary, rainy day, yet I still have my coffee in hand. We have already swatched Mona's watercolors, so we'll move those. And today I want to talk with you about an amazing ink watercolor that I have discovered. I didn't personally, of course, discover this. I did watch Lily's review of this set. I had to have it because you know how much I love Art Nouveau. So this kit was designed by the company Kuretake. Gansai Tambi is the type of watercolor that this is. It does have a description here, as well as on Amazon, which is where I purchased both the sets that I'm going to talk with you about. The second set is the Shadow set, which is a sume soot ink that is used in the sume calligraphy. The Art Nouveau set comes in this beautiful, almost like a rice screen box, and it is just amazing. Let me show you a little bit more about the set before we get into it. I've gone ahead and swatched it here, but they have the names, the number, all of the pans can be removed, and on the back of each pan is the name and number in case you move them or need a refill. I'm going to do a little bit of background on this company before we go into swatching. You're welcome to jump ahead to the swatching. The Kuretake company was founded in 1902. They introduced this set as their premier set because in that time, Art Nouveau was the biggest movement in Europe. These colors are vivid and opaque pigment inks. With their unique technology and formulation, it allows for a flat wash, an ease of blending, and also an ease of dilution. Depending on the amount of water that you use, you can get a saturated ink look, gouache, and watercolor. They all dry to a beautiful, slightly sheened finish. It's not shiny, just a little sheen. Today I will be using my Sterling Ink Traveler's Notebook size compact Common Planner full year, and I'm in the notes section. I have separated out to give myself plenty of room for Mona's, and then now I have my Japanese sets, which I'll be getting more, and I do purchase these, by the way. They are not given to me, but I will definitely be doing more, and that's why of both, and I gave myself some room for that. The Kuretake company creates inks from India ink to the soot-made ink, along with fountain pen ink. They have ink watercolors such as the Gansai Tambi, available in many different counts and sets. I just chose the Art Nouveau set. That being said, let's get into this. I am so looking forward to swatching these. I love the palette. It's arranged in a rainbow, so this is going to look so pretty on the page. I have half of it swatched on the front and half of it on the back, and you can see I have already made a mistake by not turning on my camera. So saffron yellow, green gold, and flax beige has already been swatched. Ecru beige. This is gorgeous, and I will tell you, I am only dipping the very point of my brush into the water because these brushes really hold water well. I don't want to oversaturate. You can see these first four are really overly saturated with water. So I'm backing off and toweling off my brushes so that I don't continue oversaturating. Pale pink is beautiful. It's definitely a baby pink. And I'm going to go back a moment. Saffron yellow, bright sunshine yellow, green gold, very antique, old gold look, flax beige. You can't go wrong with beige. So into coral pink. It's your seafoam coral type of look. Potter's pink is great for the skin tone on any painting, along with the ecru beige. A lot of Matcha's paintings and everything had women of very light skin tones. So those are perfect. Vermilion red. It is a very strong orange red. You can see all of these dissipate or soften so beautifully. Vermilion is starting to granulate, which is beautiful. Alizarin crimson. A lot of the alizarin crimsons that I've used have been more of a red tone. This is more of a maroon, but it still works. It's a alizarin crimson for Art Nouveau. Mauve taupe. Good mauve. It's an excellent mauve. You can't say anything otherwise. It's going to be a gorgeous color along with vermilion for doing lips and flowers and anything like that. Old mauve is an excellent, almost like an eggplant purple. Here you can see none of the colors bled through. We only have the rippling. That's why I'm working on the back. I have printed all of these names out using my Esterbrook Winter White, Esty. It has the De Atramentis archive or document black. That's why they're not moving. Waterproof. Grayish blue. It's more like a denim, a soft like washed denim, and it's beautiful. These blues are amazing in Art Nouveau. They are perfect for it. Cobalt turquoise light, very bright, more turquoise than cobalt. Pale aqua. This is the baby blue to the baby pink. Cobalt green. I've not heard of a cobalt green before, but I'm going to assume that it's because it has quite a blue look to it, almost teal. Looking at billiard green, I was expecting a green for billiard green, and this is very much a blue green as well. Shadow green. This is also going to be in the shadow set that I will do in my next video. It is mixed with a little bit of soot to give it a black. Pea green. All right, those who love pea soup, there you go. I'm not a person that does pea soup. For someone whose hero growing up was Kermit the Frog, like I'm going to eat something that looked like him. No, ivy green. This is in the set a true green color. Green gray. I honestly, when I was putting it down, thought it was more gray, but then as I pulled it out and it started to granulate, it's gorgeous. Beige gray. We're back in skin tone area, so this is going to be shadowing, depth. That's going to be what you want to use beige gray for. Even yellow brown works well with that, depending on the background. It also has almost like an old gold look to it, so it's perfect. Mars yellow. I don't see yellow, but I do see a rust orange. Beautiful. It's probably based on the colors of that we have seen from Mars. I don't know if that's the actual colors or if it's more colorized. Venetian red. Beautiful brown red. So these are the colors dry. You can see they're not shiny, but they have a little bit of a sheen that makes them really beautiful. They're matte and gorgeous. Thank you for joining me with this set. I cannot wait to start painting with it. I can't wait to show you the Sume ink set and to show you my next video.